Ibrahim landed in the Peloponnese in February 1825 and had immediate success. By the end of 1825, most of the Peloponnese was under Egyptian control, and the city of Missolonghi, that's up north, put under siege by the Turks. Since April 1825, and it fell in April 1826. Although Ibrahim was defeated in Mani, he had succeeded in suppressing most of the revolt in the Peloponnese, and Athens had been retaken. Following the years of negotiation, three great powers, Russia, the United Kingdom, and France, decided to intervene in the conflict, and each nation sent a navy to Greece to support the Greek revolt. Following news, the combined Ottoman Egyptian fleets were going to attack the Greek island of Hydra. The Allied fleet intercepted the Ottoman Egyptian fleet at Navarino. Following a week-long standoff, a battle began, which resulted in the destruction of the Ottoman and Egyptian fleet. With the help of a French expeditionary force, the Greeks drove the Turks out of the Peloponnese and proceeded to the captured part of central Greece by 1828. As a result of years of negotiation, Greece was finally recognized as an independent nation in May 1823. The revolution is celebrated on March 25th by Greek Americans here in Union County and in the United States in general and overseas, by the modern Greek state also. Ioannis Kapodistrias was the first head of state, a governor, and after Kapodistrias was assassinated, the London Conference in 1832 established the Kingdom of Greece with Otto of Bavaria as first king. Today, Greece is the Hellenic Republic, a democratic state with a parliament and a prime minister. I can't pronounce this. Philhellenism. These are friends of Greeks. Philhellenos is the Greek word. Because of the Greek origin of so much of the West's classical heritage, there was tremendous sympathy for the Greek cause throughout Europe. Many wealthy Americans and Western European aristocrats, such as the renowned poet Lord Byron and later the physician Samuel Howe, took up arms to join the Greek revolutionaries. Many more also financed the revolution. The London Philhellenic Committee helped insurgent Greece to float two loans in 1828 of £800,000 and in 1825 £2 million. The Scottish historian and Philhellene, a friend of Greece, Thomas Gordon, took part in the revolution struggle and later wrote the first histories of the Greek Revolution in English, according to Albert Boyne. So the friends of Greece willingly overlooked many of the contradictory stories about Greek atrocities because they had nowhere else to deposit their libertarian impulses. In Europe, the Greek revolt aroused widespread sympathy among the public, although at first it was met with lukewarm and negative reception from the great powers. Some historians argue that Ottoman atrocities were given wide coverage in Europe, while Christian atrocities tended to be suppressed or played down. The Ottoman massacres at Chios in 1822 inspired Eugene Delacroix, the famous painting Massacre of Chios. Other Philhellenic works by Delacroix were inspired by various poems by Byron, the most celebrated Philhellenic of all. Byron spent time in Albania and Greece organizing funds and supplies, including provisions for ships, but died from fever at Missolonghi in 1824. Byron's death helped to create an even stronger European sympathy for the Greek cause. His poetry, along with Delacroix's art, helped arouse European public opinion in favor of the Greek revolutionaries to the point of no return. Philhellenism made a notable contribution to Romanticism, enabling the younger generations of artistic and literary intellectuals to expand the classical repertoire by treating modern Greek history as an extension of ancient history. The idea of a regeneration of the spirit of ancient Greece permeated the rhetoric of the Greeks' core supporters. Classicists and the romanticists of the period envisioned the casting out of the Turks as a prelude to the revival of the Golden Age. I hope I'm not reading this too fast. On this day of Greek-American recognition of March 25th, as the Greek Independence Day, with mutual respect, I would like to recognize Captain Sofianakos of the Elizabeth Police Department as a Greek-American which rose above the rest. Recognition is also due to every Greek entrepreneur, whether it be a restaurant owner or diner owner, who fulfill an important role in Union County by providing services, revenue, and employment to many. And Greek Americans whom partake the art of medicine, law, etc. Hopefully one day we will have a Greek American elected in public office and be part of our local government. And at last, let's be supportive of Greece in these difficult days where the Eurozone and the evil Angela Merkel are imposing extreme austerity measures to Greece, whereas it threatens the well-being of the Greek citizens, but it also threatens the Greek way of life, which is a lax type of life and having fun and going out, and it's not all about working 9 to 5. So let's be supportive of today's Greece's plight. Having said that, I would like to thank Chairman Mirabella, everybody, the freeholders, and all of you here tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, George. And I think we all appreciate that history lesson. I didn't know about the Greek independence struggle, and the world needs a strong Greece. So I know that we are all praying that everything works out over in Greece, that all their financial struggle works itself out. And I've been to Greece, and I plan to go back. I think it's a wonderful country, and I appreciate you taking time. And Jimmy, every year around this time, we'll make note of Greek independence.
Thank you, Chairman. Hopefully by then I will have a couple more people. I spoke to several Greeks, but they were just too lazy to come. One of the two
Unfortunately, there was a big crowd, and I missed some of the Greek presentation. I don't know if you can do it again, but when he mentioned evil Angela Merkel and Greeks as being too lazy, I think somebody should have spoken out. That he stepped over the line there. Now back to the main portion of the evening.